Good morning, SMF MMTs. This is called the New York Stock Exchange pre-market gap up. Look at here. FDO up 12.53. There's some news out there on that one today. Deere DE up 3.72. Potash in the ags up. SI up $1.86. Abercrombie and Fitch. So we're getting some gaps here. CMG beaten down, was a great short yesterday. We continue to look to short that one again on an intraday level. CF, Cleveland Cliffs, up $1.48. APD, CS, you got HBC, CMI, Mosaic. The thing about it is, the gap up list with the pre-market futures is long in the tooth. Yesterday we had a little bit of distribution. It is an options expiration. It's a February one. We are on Wednesday, 2/16/2011. Right now it's 5:28 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what we're going to be taking a look at is the inflationary type trade of some of the commodity related stocks, some of those fertilizers, some of the other commodity related stocks that are going on around the world that are just heated up. Emerging markets are not the place to be. U.S. markets are. So the thing about it is, it's a safe haven. And we're going to look for supply and demand disruptions moving forward in 2011. What does that mean? That means that the demand is very high and the supply to that demand is very low. And what those names are, and how to get those names and how to trade those names. That's one of the focuses moving forward. Wonderful gap up list. If we take a look at the gap up and down list on the NYSE, we're not going to nearly see what we are going to see on this particular list is that BHP Hilton down at $1.96, BBL, ARG. This is the gap ratio down to the left elbow on the opening gap. It is pre-market. Pre-market futures have been open 29 minutes. It is now 5:29 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. So basically people around the world and around the U.S. and all the traders and whatnot, they're ramping up here. There is news related. We got the earnings trickling in. A lot of this isn't going to make sense to a lot of people because, once again, folks, it's a options expiration. Lots of stuff happened on the tape during this wonderful 5-day period. So what we're going to be looking at is how that opening bell is. And we're going to take a look at all of the gap open ups. We're going to be taking a look at intraday high counts on the NYSE today. And we'll be looking at our intraday low counts throughout the day as the relationship with the futures market currently. Same thing on the NASDAQ comp. One of the things that we're going to be doing today is going through this S&P small cap 600. We're going to be going through the small cap 400, and is money flying in to safety in the S&P 100? That S&P 100 is the top 100 companies. Google $1.45, Apple's $1.30, Caterpillar, you got Dell that came out with good earnings last night, whatnot. HP, got IBM in here, you got Monsanto, another one to take a look at. FCX, the gold and silver copper. You got, whoa, how about that? Qualcomm is another one that had a good earnings report a few weeks ago. That concludes the pre-market. We'll be going over the actual trade management and how the intraday as a market maker versus your little wonderful investors in the world and your little day traders, but how the SMF market makers take their money from them. Okay? And that's being on the right side of the entries.